Hey class, today we are going to learn about using green screen. Two parts to it, shooting green screen and then editing green screen. Now, in order for green screen to work, you got to shoot it right. So when you're shooting, make sure that you are in front of an actual green screen, because the way green screen works is you got to take the green out and replace it with a background. In Adobe Premiere, it works through layers. So you have the layer underneath that's going to be the background with the footage with the green screen that's going to be in front of it. When shooting, make sure you have good even lighting. There's no shadows on there because it will affect how realistic you're going to be able to sell this green screen shot. Next is, I would recommend you use a color card. Color cards help if you don't get your color settings and everything just right when shooting on the camera. So at least if you don't have that, that's a good fail-safe when editing. And then you just white balance that through elementary color, and see that? That works. You might do a little bit of adjusting either through auto, or I think increase the shadows a little bit, make it a little bit brighter. Now, on the footage that you got, the color's just right, but it doesn't match the same location with the other footage. So what you got to do is right-click on the footage with the color card, copy, click on the footage you want to paste it on, and go Paste Attributes. And just choose elementary color, click OK. Quite a difference. You know, his face shows up a little bit better, a little better features. You got the footage prepped in Adobe Premiere to be able to start your green screen. The next step for green screen, I only plan to show from here up, so I can crop out all this. So you want to crop out as much as possible. First thing you're going to do is under Effects, type Crop, drag Crop into there, double click, Effect Controls, and let's start with the left. Go to the right, top, go to the right. Now he moves around a little bit, sticks his hand out quite far. So you don't want to crop too much to where it looks like his hand's cut off. So you want to just stay right outside of there. So you got the main area that he's standing in. You might go through the footage real quick, make sure that he doesn't, see, might move my right a little bit. So there. So you got a good area to concentrate on. So after cropping, the next step is to use the Ultra key. So I'm going to go into Effects, type Ultra, and drag that onto the clip. Now what Ultra key does is it removes the green so you can see the background behind you. And you got to have a background underneath, otherwise you're not going to have anything. I'm going to double click on this clip here, Effect Controls. Now under Ultra key, the main thing is the key color. So you use the eyedropper tool, and the main area of green closest to your subject, click right there. Now you see there's still a little bit of graininess. It's not quite perfect. Just go under Matte Cleanup, change the choke, adjust that a little bit, soften. You just got to finesse. Yeah, the contrast is the main one right here. And then adjust the midpoint. And I think we got it. Next thing I want to do is I'm going to scale it to get him the size and position that I want him to be at. And then I'm going to go through the footage, make sure he doesn't go off screen while he moves. So there you go. We got a nice green screen footage. Now the background, I'm not exactly happy with the placement. I want to bring it up a little bit. So I'm going to click on the background layer. I'm going to scale it up a little bit, move it down and over. There you go. Well, this is meant to be a weather forecast. What I need to do is I have another layer behind that with some weather. I need to right click and scale that to frame size. So in order to show that layer, I'm going to remove this green. Well, this time I'm going to use the Ultra key, but a mask. So I'm going to drag the Ultra key right there. And then under Effect Controls, watch this mask. Here, I'm going to take him off for a second. I'm going to hide him. Now you can do mask through the ellipse, a 4-point polygon mask, or you can draw a Bezier curves and points. So I'm just going to use the rectangular and just drop that corner there, drop that corner there. And it will only apply the Ultra key to the masked section. And you can have multiple masks. I could add a second, third, fourth mask right there. In order for the mask to work though, you got to get the key color. So I'm going to click on the eyedropper, click on that, and there you go. Now the image in the bottom layer shows up. Now I'm not quite happy with the position and size of that, so I can shrink it up a little bit, move it around. There you go. Check out my weatherman. If you want to make some more adjustments to the Ultra key settings, you can do so. But now we got nice, good looking weather footage to use for a green screen. That's how it's done.
Hey class, if you like this video, please click like below and subscribe to this channel. Also, like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.